Okay, so I previously covered an in-depth video of the clone app method and it was taken down by YouTube. I had a lot of requests to remake this video, so I'm going to be talking about the clone app method for educational purposes only and its use cases in terms of OnlyFans marketing. I won't be showing the screen or any softwares involved in this method in order to get my video not flagged by YouTube again. What is the clone app method and what it can be used for? Clone apping is exactly what it says. You clone apps on a singular device. The main benefit of this is that you can set up a unique fingerprint, location, and proxy for each cloned app. It's basically an anti-detect browser for mobile phones. This is incredibly useful for mobile-only promotion methods such as TikTok, Instagram, certain dating apps, and other mobile-only social networks. My future marketing strategies will be utilizing the clone app method, so this video will act as the foundation of the strategy. As you can see, I have multiple instances of Tinder on my mobile phone. This is the software you're going to want to install. It's called App Cloner. After that, you're going to select the app you want to clone. And then while in the settings of cloning the app, you can change the fingerprint settings such as the Android ID, device ID. You can also change many things such as manual geolocation to set your phone in a unique area. And you can also set it up with a SOCKS proxy. There are other app cloning softwares out there as well. Just make sure you have the ability to change the fingerprint settings and have access to certain features such as remote location, network settings, etc. Right now, instead of using SOCKS proxies, I'm actually testing around using mobile hotspots on a different device that has personalized hotspot setup. I know other people do this at scale, and I'm still learning this process of mobile hotspot farming. This might be a better idea because certain quality SOCKS proxies are pretty expensive, and honestly, having mobile hotspots might just be cheaper. Again, I'm still testing this myself. Okay, so for verifying accounts, there is a setting in the media options in App Cloner called Fake Camera. This is just a virtual camera that you can use a video or picture in the gallery that will act as your phone's camera rather than the actual camera. It's basically like OBS for anti-detect browsers, virtual cameras for anti-detect browsers. I know this works with Bumble. I know people still do this with Bumble. However, I am not sure about the rest of the apps. I think this no longer works with Tinder. I do not do this. I just have my model verify in real life. Here's a tip. I would recommend just buying your model the phone and having her download the App Cloner software herself. That way she can do all the verification herself. You can still remotely control the phone. I'm going to get into this later. So like you can still do all of the processes for the phone, all of the setting up, all of the app cloning, everything yourself, and just have her do the verifications just by using remote control software to access the phone yourself. The main strategies with this method moving forward, TikTok mother slave, Instagram mother slave. For TikTok, you are going to have to use some sort of SIM card spoofing software. I'm not going to dive into that, in this video. This is just a basic video. Basically, for all individual apps that have certain requirements, you're going to have to do a deeper dive into what you need to do to get these apps operational. For dating apps, you will start off with a higher security score than anti-detect browsers. I mainly got interested in this solely for Tinder, and I'm still testing that. I'm still running it myself. But you're going to run into less shadow bans, less moderations. You can do more that you're normally not able to do with anti-detect browsers, because by using a physical phone, you're automatically going to have a higher trust score, right? Other use cases would be mobile-only apps and different social networks that not many people talk about in this space so far. An example would be Hinge. There is basically, this is gonna, for the longevity of mobile-only promotional methods, whatever comes our way, this is going to act as a strong foundation to utilize rather than just going out and buying multiple phones. It is not patched, despite some people saying it is. I had one guy tell me that, people say it's patched because they don't want the information to get out there, which is pretty funny. You are going to have to figure out a lot of the technicals yourself with pure experience, trial, and error. Now, for automation and remote control of the phone, the software you're going to want to use is called Visor. I'll put it up here. What you're going to do is you're just going to plug your phone into your computer, download the software. This will create an instance of your phone onto your desktop. And then from there, you can control the phone, through your desktop while it's plugged in. From there, you're going to want to connect it to a remote control software like TeamViewer. And basically, it's as simple as plugging your phone into your computer, running it through Visor, having the instance of the phone on your desktop, and then allowing a virtual assistant or whatever to control and automate that through a software like TeamViewer. Now, if you have a model who is going to be controlling the phone, all she would do is plug in the phone to her computer, download Visor, control it through Visor, and then she would give you the TeamViewer access so you can completely control the phone through your computer and do all the processes, and then she can do the verifications. This is the basics of the clone app method. I do run this in a more powerful instance because I'm using external softwares that I'm not going to cover in this video. This is just a basic awareness video of the clone app method and how it can be used. This is going to act as a strong foundation moving forward for OnlyFans Black Hat marketing.